Hello, and it is now nighttime. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna edit, and that's scary. Kind of forgot about you. So I'm gonna edit this stream and the last stream so that they're just together for YouTube and make it easier. Or I won't. I don't know. I kind of want to edit. I want to, practice. But yeah, we're finishing this today. I'm not gonna go into I'm not gonna play Persona 5 tonight. I just want to finish this. So next stream, whenever that is, hopefully tomorrow, we can stop it, Dad. Okay. Mom, knock it off. I know, let me tell you. Hit me. There we go. Because we're like right at the end. And I was really annoyed that I was interrupted before we could finish. Also, I didn't realize this, but this is where the wedding happens. I don't know why I didn't put two and two together. I wasn't like looking that closely to the through the sections. Ooh, why is that glitchy? I'm scared to go on the stairs, man. I'm gonna fall through. They're not stairs, so it's a fucking bridge. I'm a dumbass. I didn't know. It was good just watching a movie with my worker, getting ready to try out. Ooh, there's an update? Hopefully you have fun with your coworker, or with your worker. Okay. But hopefully you have fun with the yotai thing. New game play. Oh. Ooh. My friend just recently beat Ghost of Tsushima, and he's wanting to get Ghost of Yotai at some point. There we go. Okay. That's done. And we can now go. Let's go. Going to try the hardest difficulty? Good luck. Wait, what? Why is the seal not broken? Every enemy is dead. Huh? I don't want the Yokon. Oh, I never took it. I literally just opened it. I'm a dumbass. In my head, you would just immediately grab it. No wonder it didn't open. I just opened the box. Thanks, I'll try. Okay. I felt very dumb at that moment. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Okay. Light. Light. No lights. I think it's this one. It is. It has the divine water beside it. Right? Yeah. I know that's a weird thing to remember, but I remembered that it had divine water. This one. Light. 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 No, that doesn't have a light. So it's this one. Because it's different from all the others, right? Yep. Big small. I did not know how to figure out how it was different from the others, but I figured out that it was the lights. Because, because, one of the trophies is to get through this section without making a single mistake. And I had a hard time with it. There's one enemy, she's in here. Oop, wrong button. I like Silent Hill F. I'm just saying like my final like thoughts because I've played through this game 5 times now. This game is really good. I'm sad that it doesn't get as much appreciation. Is it like a normal Silent Hill game? No. And I think that's why a lot of people heavily dislike it. Which sucks because like it's not like a super foggy town like not like in Silent Hill 2 specifically, or 1 or 3. 3, you're not so much in the town. You're mostly in the buildings, which is, you know. This. No, not you. One of these I can help. Not you. And it's supposed to help me figure out which door I need to go to. Because this one I can't remember for the life of me. You have divine water. You. There it is. Okay. It's not like super foggy, but also I think having it be like the wet item. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time saying item. Like item storage, having it be limited kinda isn't very Silent Hill-y, as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong. Maybe Silent Hill 4. Silent Hill Downpour. I'm trying to think. Silent Hill Origins. Shattered Memories. There's so many Silent Hill games I can't remember every single name. But like, there might be another Silent Hill game with limited storage. I don't think there's any with limited weapons, which I think kind of sucks. Okay, it should be... That should be... Black one. White. And I want to say... You are the fox? Yep. I thought the puzzle was... I thought this was the puzzle that I didn't need to fuck up, but it was just the, like, which doors do you have to go through? Anyway. Yeah, skip. like item and weapon durability and how many weapons you can hold is very different compared to the other games. But like with the other games, when you first go through the game, you usually have like 3 weapons, but you will have guns, you know? Like Silent Hill 2, you have a shotgun, you have a rifle, you have a pistol. Or a handgun. And like with this game, like you do have your pipe, you do have your baseball bat, but they break. And that's very different compared to what... Ooh, let's not be using the sacred sword. But besides those things, I think it's quite a good game. Does it get a little annoying? Yeah, we could get rid of this. Does it get a little annoying having like limited item storage like we just had and weapon durability and shit? Yeah. But once you get past it and you can get the sacred sword pretty early, once you get that ending, it's pretty nice. Let's have this out. I was talking to my friend the other day about like how would I rank these games, the ones that I've played. No surprise, Silent Hill Homecoming is bottom. That one I had such a terrible time with. I would not want to touch that game ever again. Silent Hill 1, 2 OG. Is this game really scary? I wouldn't say it's scary. There are some jump scares that have gotten me quite a few times now, but I wouldn't say it's scary. The jump scare is just like one of these enemies just grabbing you. Also, hi Sergio, how are you? I hope you're well. Yeah, Silent Hill 1, 2 OG, 3, and then I said Silent Hill F. And then I put Silent Hill 2 Remake. I just, like, Silent Hill 2 Remake is fine. There were some things that especially when I was going through the game, like, over and over and over again, that was like, this is not, like, this is actually not that fun. This is a... That sounds so mean. But, like, what I mean is... It was very Bloober teamed to where it was like I was just waiting for a cutscene to stop. Or when James is like, are you sure you want to jump in the hole? Are you sure you want to jump in the hole? And it's like, yes, for fuck's sake. I shouldn't have to press the button 4 times for you to jump in a hole. If I pressed it once, I've pressed it once. That's enough. That should be enough. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, like, I didn't have a problem with how the characters look. Like, I think Eddie's was just misproportioned. How are we doing weapon-wise? We are all full except for like a handful of you guys. I think this is the like this, like Silent Hill 2 remake, it just, there's just a couple things like Bloober Team that did that I was just like, this is just wasting my time. It's not enjoyable. I'm just waiting. I'm on my phone already scrolling TikTok or Pinterest. I'm already like, ooh, look at that recipe. Or I'm looking at houses in my dream state. Which I found one. I'm really hoping that we can get it at some point. Okay. Sucks that this is gonna be such a short stream, but damn.
そんなにもあなたには未練があるの。
私であって何が悪いの？私はまだ、いえ、いつまでも私でいたいのに。
あなたの気持ちもわかる。不安よね。怖いわよね。でもそれは乗り越えられるものなのよ。
乗り越えるかどうかは私が決めること。誰にも勝手に決めさせたくない。
もう遅すぎるの。あまりに遅すぎる。これは
This time you stopped. Is the doll gonna be on her? I really wish we could. Oh my god, that fucking doll, dude. I really wish we could see Junko's face. I don't know why she has to be hidden so much. I would have loved to have seen her. Like, all these characters are really like pretty. I don't want to say pretty to the men because I feel like that could be like, I don't know if men really want to be called pretty, you know, but like they're very like attractive. They all are. Like whoever did the voice and face actor, like who to choose. I know terminology coming straight out of the brain. They did a good job because these people are very like, they look good. They also sound good. I love the Japanese like voices. I do need to listen to the English voice acting now. I know that's something that my friend AK has told me multiple times now to do. And I keep forgetting, to be honest. Okay, there's also a trophy for this boss fight. I think it's to like beat all the shadow people before killing the boss. So we'll try and get that as well, because I do kind of want to get the platinum. I'm close. You understand? No, I don't. Sadly, not. I have the subtitles on. I just like listening to it. It sounds very nice. I also love like Korean and Mandarin, Thai. It's very nice listening to them. Why am I fighting you? Wait, why am I fighting you? Oh my god. Okay. I'm like, hold on. There's something wrong here. Because this was not the boss that I have missing.
あなたは一体何者なの？
その言葉はそのまま返そう。君こそ何者だ。ひなこに何がついた。どうやってこの聖域に入り込んだ。正体を見せろ。
I love that doll, dude. Ooh.
信じてたぜ、相棒。お前なら絶対に示せると思ってた。自分の本当の気持ちをな。
Ooh.
汚れめ。どこから入り込んだ。
Filth like us? That's crazy. I mean, we already kind of knew that he was like the fox. He wasn't that, like the black and blue one though. He's a red one. Ooh. Sorry, shoes. Oh.
あなたは何者なの？
No, I don't want to. I'm not into bestiality. Going for your ass, damn it. Yeah, going for the booty hole. Peg. Okay, we gotta go save her. I got the dildo ready. Okay, you take like one hit. Can I hit you? No. He wants my lightsaber. Oh, he's changing colors. Come back here. God, the reach on this sucks. Damn, I saw the counter a little too late. Peg him! That first one missing kind of sucked. Wait, does it make the swooshing sound? I might.
何なりと言う
私が欲しいもの望むものはあなたと同じです。
これは何だ教えてくれ。
私の望むものそれは自分の性を
なぜこの思いが伝わらんと。
We got this back. Oh, he's turning into like Jesse colors. Kind of bullying him. Okay, these guys take a couple more hits. There you go. Oh, no. There you go. No. He's still shaking. There we go, we got that one. Oh, and we beat the boss. Yeah, defeat all summoned. Sweet.
あなたの求愛を生涯忘れません。そして
I do feel bad. Like, he's just a little fox. Can we give him some water and then some food? He might fall in love with us again. The last two endings, he's been very, like, kind.
だからお前は俺とヒナコの戦友だ。早く行くといい。私が宇宙人の役になって君を食べてしまうこともできるのだからね。また会おう。戦友。
Like this. This game is very sad. Like, when you do get every single ending, you really do see, like, everything. And what I mean by that is, you, like, with going through all of the game, I'm gonna turn this down just a bit. I do like the song, though. It did. I beat the game. I, like, with getting, like, each note and reading about Rinko, in which we will go through the notes, I wasn't able to do that last time. I also was just getting tired of reading in the beginning. I'll talk before I hit skip, so I don't know if there's an extra cutscene. There probably is. There has been for each one. Like, Rinko, like, she... Speak of the devil. She's a bitch. The actress who portrayed her did a really good job at having her be, like, very, like, jealous and very obsessive over Shu and very rude to Hinako. Because Shu and Hinako have this, like, bond. And Shu clearly likes Hinako. And like reading some of the notes, I was like, whew, goddamn. Like, there was a couple mean ones with Sakuko, but some of her ending notes, it was like very sweet. Like, she's like, even though you're, like, you said that we were gonna, like, when we grow up, we're both gonna get boyfriends at the same time. And we're gonna, like, have houses. We're gonna get houses at the same time. We're gonna get married at the same time, kind of thing. And, I thought that was very sweet. Because as a kid, you do kind of make those promises with your best friends where you're like, yeah, we're gonna get married. We're gonna get houses, like, right beside each other. I didn't do that. I didn't really have a best friend when I was younger. I had my cats and I had my dogs. That sounds really sad when I put it into words. But I didn't truly have, like, a best friend, like, human friend. So I never had, like, that kind of pact with someone. Shu, like, he's always been just, like, straightforward. Like, he's been a good guy. The only, like, bad part of him is him giving us these pills to awaken our true self. And, you know, which leads us to the very first ending, which is not good, where Hinako goes berserk and kills people. Because she's losing her mind. She's, you know, she doesn't understand what's going on. She's hallucinating. Okay, I yapped through the whole entire credits. But also just couldn't capture my mind. Man. Oh, they're at the candy store.
シュウが助けてくれなかったら私は自分の勇気を保てなかった。
逆だろ。お前が自分の勇気を出したからこそ俺はお前を助けようと思ったんだぜ。
その勇気を持つのに時間をかけすぎて大勢に迷惑をかけた。
そのためにお前が自分の人生を諦めなくちゃならないってのは俺はおかしいと思うぜ。
ありがとう相棒。それにしてもお前ネクタイ似合わないな。
うっせえ、お前だってそれ似合ってね
うっせえ。
Oh, I guess we're not seeing it. She would be wearing her wedding garb. Her, like, wedding white thing. I don't know what it's called specifically in Japanese, so I'm not gonna even try. Oh yeah, they think that the Inari-sama is capturing the, like, water dragon that is wanting to appear. This song's so fucking good, dude. I listen to this a little too much. But it's so good. Bird's Lamnant. Oh, fucking tear. So good. Yeah, like I was saying, like, Shu, he is a good character. The only bad thing is, like, he just wants Hinako to stay and play Space Force with, and you know, potentially be in a romantic relationship with. We, you know, it's not fully shown that he has feelings for her, but it kind of is like, feels like it. But like, I'm trying to think like what else. Like, he's just not like a bad character. He doesn't talk bad about Hinako or about any of them. Sakuko and Rinko are the two characters who do like shit talk Hinako. And then there's Kyoto Yuki. Kyoto Yuki, his whole thing is just sad that he grew up and it's because he has his father's blood in him that he has to do these things of like, oh, you're now a fox god. You pick out a girl that you like that like treated you nice one time as a child. You're gonna marry her now. And I think Ibisu Gaoka in Silence is like the true ending. I could be wrong. True ending. Silent Hill F. Yeah, Ibisu Gaoka in Silence is the true ending, which I can honestly agree with. Where you do have Kyoto Yuki like be like, I didn't want this. Sorry, that part gets me. I love it. This song, so good. It's been going platinum in this house. Like, I'm not kidding. I've been listening to it every night. It's so fucking good. Like, Akira Yamaoka? And I think someone else did the music as well. They did a great job. I like, again, this song has been going platinum in my house. Yeah, like with the mom and dad, with the dad, he does apologize to Hinako in one of her like visions, but she doesn't accept it as like her, one of her forms doesn't accept it, which I can understand because she doesn't accept it because he does it again, and he's very like verbally abusive and kind of physically abusive with throwing his knife at her. Like, it's still like, that's just a little too aggressive, and like, I just don't like the dad. I understand that he had a hard time in his past, and I think even in one of her notes she's like, I understand that when he was a fisherman, he and his best friend decided to open up a business together. The best friend took all the money and left him in the dust and in debt and broke, and now he kind of like takes his aggravation on Hinako and maybe on Junko and on the mom. And I just, like, yes, he can apologize for it to the mom and to Hinako and to Junko, but it's still like, he still doesn't. It's just not, I don't like that. It's still just like, I'm like, you're not winning in this, in my head. You're not gonna win. Like, if he had just completely stopped, yeah, Fox wants his tail. Okay, we got every fucking ending. Holy shit. Oh, cute. Actually, let's load. Because there's gonna be new notes. 11:24, yes. Damn, 25 hours, 48 minutes exactly. we're not gonna be playing. I just want to read notes and stuff because you know there's gonna be new notes, and there's gonna be a note on the boss that we just fought. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's go for the boss. Let's see what the boss looks like. Oh, no, not that one. Was there not one for the fox? Are we for real? Unless it just counts as this one. Oh. Okay, that kind of sucks. Okay, what's with Shu? We've always had this unspoken rule that we shouldn't view each other as boys and girls, so we've always called each other partner growing up, but with time our bodies slowly developed into which we rejected. If I started viewing Shu as the man he's growing into, I feel like our precious relationship will come to an end, and the thought of losing him absolutely petrifies me. Shu is probably also starting to have the same thoughts as me, but he still treats me as his partner. I swear that I want to stay by Shu's side as his partner, but not in a romantic way either. But at the same time, there's some strange part of me that wants him to acknowledge me as a girl. Like, well, I don't know. Yeah, there's not a whole lot on... She doesn't write a whole lot about herself in this one. But, like, the mom, I feel bad for her because she's not, like, she... one of the notes that we read, she wants to go to every onsen in Japan, and like that was a note from the dad, and on the bottom she wrote like, I wish you could have said these words to me instead of writing them down. And that's just very like sad to read. I was okay with her character, like I'm not a fan of the mom like pressuring her to be like a very like girly. As you can tell, I'm not very girly. So like if my mom were to be like this and be like pressuring me to be girly, to wear dresses, to wear skirts, to wear makeup, to like marry someone young, I would very much run away. I would be like, fuck this, I'm not doing this shit. But like it is also a different time. We are in 2025, almost 2026, which is crazy. Dad already spoke of Junko. We just don't know a whole lot about Junko, so it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, Junko's like cool or not. I would say no, because she is also very pressury about, like, especially this one, like, she says she's happy, but neither of them look happy. Like, neither the mom or the sister look happy. We can't really tell because she always has a fucking owl mask on, so that's not helpful. She, like, what matters is, like, her happiness is, like, making the man happy, and then, like, I just don't agree with that, and I can't say a whole lot about Junko's character because you just don't get to know her that much, besides her being like, you need to kill your other self. You cannot be your childhood self. You need to grow up. You need to be a wife. And it's just like, okay, I've heard enough from you. Sakuko, like, she is a sweet girl, but she's also a bitch when she wants to be. Shu, I've already spoken about. Rinko, same. Like, she's nice on the outside, but really ugly on the inside. She's very hateful and has a lot of negative thoughts and shit about other people, and she thinks very highly of herself, and it's just not very nice. It's not like not a fun character. Kyoto Yuki, I'm surprised there's no note on him. But, like, yeah. Okay, that's title screen. I was thinking there's gonna be more notes, like there's gonna be something on Kyoto Yuki, there's gonna be something with the boss that we just beat. But yeah, 91%? Fuck. Don't tell me that. Yeah, Lost in the Fog I have to do, and then just the sanity is literally what's cock blocking me. I'm not gonna do this on stream. I have gone to Sokuko, and it's been painful. So we're gonna go to Silent Hill, and we'll. I read those. I just read those to you. I don't think I read these though. Yeah, this was one of the notes that I no, I think I read this. Yeah, I read that. I read these, and I didn't read these though. So some of these are just the notes that I missed. Tales of mortals being wed to gods and spirits can be found throughout every culture across human history. Certainly from the perspective of humans, to tie oneself to the divine being in an undeniable honor. Someday. There we go. However, if one were to consider the opposite perspective, the divine being is binding themselves to a vulgar life form. What could possibly motivate them to make such degrading choice? And then countless seasons have passed since I first came to the sacred land of beauty and wonder, and yet even now, if I consider whether I myself am worthy of such an honor, I cannot answer in the affirmative with any confidence. So I must ask myself, what benefit is there to such beings mixing their divine blood with that of lowly mortals? To be clear, I am overjoyed to be of some use to them. However, I cannot help but wonder. That's where we got the sword. This was Sakuko's thing, but we're gonna read it here. Hinako is really fast. This is her last note. Hinako is really fast when she goes all out, but when we're running together during gym class, she'll slow her pace down to match mine. The second she can go her own speed, though, she takes off with this look of unrestrained joy on her face. I always said that we had to do everything together, get boyfriends together, even get married together. Those were selfish wishes of a child. I'm just like I'm a slow runner and Hinako is fast. People have to live life at their own pace. Just because Hinako's moving a bit faster than me doesn't mean she's betraying me. I was jealous and I couldn't even admit that to myself. I'm sorry, Hinako, for calling you a traitor. Like, this note, like, the last couple notes that Sakuko had were really mean and just like, I don't like you, you're leaving me, how dare you. And then this one, she's like, I'm sorry for calling you a traitor. Oops. God damn it. Sorry for calling you a traitor. And then the origami. The handwriting suggests that this was written in a fit of rage. All I wanted was to be by Shu's side, but you just kept getting in my way. Why were you always right there? You were seriously like a fly buzzing around Shu nonstop. You were such a nuisance. I wanted to strangle you. So be glad that I didn't end up murdering you. Even if I killed you 100 times, that still wouldn't be enough to express how much I despise you. This is Rinko, if you couldn't understand. Or like, think about it. Looking back on it now, I think I hated myself so much for being a coward that I just used you as an excuse. I won't do that anymore. From now on, I won't blame others for why I'm miserable. I'll take my happiness into my own hands. The handwriting's back to normal. So, like, that note was Rinko, like, kind of going back and being like, you know what? I was kind of being mean. Sakuko made me promise that if either one of us was going to get a boyfriend, we'd have to do that so at the same time. No exceptions. I honestly have no interest in that kind of thing, but I went ahead with it because she seemed so set on it. Sometime after that, rumors of Kyoto Yuki asking for my hand in marriage spread all over town, and I can't even begin to tell you how horrible this turned out. It reached Sakuko, and now every time she sees me, she calls me traitor this, traitor that. I really didn't want to be this way. That's trophy, that's trophy. I'm in love with you, Shu. I've loved you from the first moment I saw you, from the first moment our eyes met, from the first moment we spoke. I've loved you all this time. The handwriting here reflects the writer's terrifying instability. I love you. I'll do anything for you. I am yours, body and soul. Do you want my liver, my kidneys, my still beating heart? I'll crack open my ribs and pull it out for you if that's what you want. I want to slurp down your intestines, to feel them slide across my tongue. I want to cut off the top of our heads and mash our brains together. I'll turn them into a nice soup. Then I'll drink that soup. I'll feed it to you mouth to mouth. Next time we can chew our tongues and feed them to one another. I do not have the slightest idea what the rest says. And I'm kind of glad you don't, because that was an experience. Okay. I've always looked down on Hinako and Sakuko. That's why I've never been able to expose my weakness to them. How am I supposed to share the depths of my heart with mere insects? Maybe if I had treated them as equals, I could have actually told Hinako the truth. Damn it, I wish there was a different way to go faster. About my feelings, or his feelings. Maybe if we could have actually fought, really truly fought, then I wouldn't have to feel the way I do now. Tomorrow is Hinako's oh so special day. But you know what? Maybe I'll give in. Maybe I'll tell her how much I actually hate her. The handwriting turns into a disturbing scroll. Hold on. You lied to me. You betrayed Shu. I will destroy you. I'm going to beat you bloody and then tear you limb from limb. Why won't you just do everyone a favor and just... I can't make out what the rest says. I think that's about it. What is this? Why do I have the screen recorded? Oh yeah, he brought me through like a wall and it went black for like quite a few seconds. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? I love this note because I was like, be mesmerized by swirling dance of washing water. I know that was shit, but I quite liked the logic. And then I think this was the last. Yeah, this was the last note. I didn't grab it when we played, which is fine. I have good news indeed. Good news to the... Wait. Don't I have this recorded, though? No, I don't. What the fuck? Do I really have... Did I... There you go. Hopefully I went through... I hit the second note, hopefully. Good morning, my handsome boy. I have good news indeed. Good news to Tsuneki is... always accompanied by the news of someone else's death. Your father and that woman he kept as a pet have both gone sick and died. Now your grandfather, the head of the house, has invited you to the Tsuneki residence to make you his successor. I did. I love myself for that. Thank you. Thank you, past Mantha. Is a pity that I couldn't reacquaint you with your father, but at least I was able to make you a successor to the Tsuneki lineage. And that's that. That is the end of Silent Hill. Next game. I've said it multiple times now. But we will be playing Persona 5. I'm very excited to play this. As you can tell, I have 37 hours, which is crazy because I've barely played this game. What did I earn? Ambush the enemy 50 times, form the phantom siege, complete castle, exploit enemy, perform a guillotine execution. Yeah, I didn't get many trophies. I got 8. But yeah, we'll be playing this next stream, which I'm really excited for. Sorry that this is also another short stream. I just wanted to finish Silent Hill F while I had the opportunity. So yeah. I'm gonna end it. I'm just putting this on so that I have some noise while I yap and say thank you to everyone for being here. And if there's anyone who can raid. If not, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna watch Lilo and Stitch with my cat. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Lilo and Stitch with my cat. And figure out dinner. I might make pancakes. Because I'm kind of in a pancakey mood. But thank you, Sergio, for being here. No Limits for being here. Anyone else who's here who's looking, thank you. Yeah, next stream will be Persona 5. I'm very excited. I will see you then. Bye. Hopefully it will be tomorrow. Bye.